In today's video, I'm here to share with you every single fragrance I wore in the past week. If you're interested, then just keep watching. Hi, my name is Ayesha from simplyayesha.com. Here on YouTube, I make videos about fragrance, beauty, luxury, and lifestyle. If those are things you're interested in, please subscribe. And if you are a returning subscriber, hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So as I said, today's video will be talking about every single fragrance I've worn over the past week. I do these every few weeks, so I will link my playlist for you guys. But in them, they're very relaxed videos. I do them vlog style, meaning that every day when I spray on a fragrance, I let you guys know a little bit about the fragrance and why I chose it for that particular occasion. At the end of the video, I let you guys know my 3 standout fragrances, and those could be standouts for good reasons or for bad reasons. So let's go ahead and get into this week's fragrances. Good morning, y'all. Happy Sunday. So today I am wearing this new fragrance it's not a new fragrance, but it's new to me. This is from Dries Van Noten, and this is Surma Po. So hopefully you guys have seen my haul video, but if you haven't, I'll link it for you. It should have been my most recent video. However, sorry, I had to turn that around. This is my first time wearing this fragrance. It is what smells like to me just off first sniff is like an orange blossom, like powdery scent, but also kind of watery, which is kind of weird that it can be watery and powdery, but that's how it comes off to me. Very elegant, and smells to me more complex than what it sounds. Not complex, but just there's something unique about this. So yeah, I decided to wear this today, getting ready to go to church, and I felt like this would be a good scent for this hot day. Hey y'all, it's Sunday night and I'm actually getting ready to take a shower. I have a date night tonight, so I'm going to show y'all what I'm going to wear. I am going to start out by mixing this vanilla musk perfume oil in with my unscented lotion. My bottle looks bad, but it still smells good. So this is a vanilla and musky scent. It's pretty resinous. It's beautiful. I'm just going to mix this in with my body lotion because I don't want it to be too heavy because I got some other stuff I'm putting on. So this will be my base. And then in my pulse points, I'll be applying this Amouage Vanilla Barca. This is an attar, meaning like a pure perfume oil, very concentrated, very high quality. It's quite expensive. The bottle may look big here, but I promise you it's tiny. I think it's 12 mLs. But anyway, I'm going to apply this just to certain spots, just for a little bit of amplification of my scent, but I don't want it to be overpowering. So just a little bit of this. And then fragrance tonight is Amouage Outland. So this is a vanilla scent. I forgot to tell y'all what Vanilla Barca smelled like, but Vanilla Barca, the oil, the attar, is a like incensey, smoky, or incensey type of vanilla. So Outlands is what I'm wearing tonight, the fragrance. And this is a resinous vanilla. I think it may be tobacco as well. So it's spicy, it's vanillic, it's resinous, it's incensey. It's not a gourmand vanilla. It's more of just a spicy vanilla. This has a lot going on, honestly. I mean, I guess I would call it a vanilla scent, but not really. Like, vanilla is there, but so is a bunch of other stuff. I feel like you have to like incense, you have to like resinous scents to really like this fragrance. But I happen to love it, and I figured this would be a good one because I haven't worn this much. And since I'm going on a date tonight, then why not pull out all the stops? Good morning, y'all. Happy Monday. So today I started out by mixing in this oil with my unscented body cream. So this is Greenwich Village, or an impression of Greenwich Village, by the brand Trail of Essence. This was actually sent to me from one of my lovely supporters. Long-term supporters sent me this. So I started out with this as a base. And then my fragrance today is Greenwich Village from Bond Number 9. This is actually off my fragrance tray for this month. And today is June 2nd. So this is my first time pulling from my tray. I really wanted to wear something for my tray. So I decided to go for this. This is a lychee scent that kind of has some citruses. It's musky. It is a little sweet, but not overly so. And it's an airy scent. I love this fragrance. And yeah, this is what I'm wearing for today. It's Monday night, and tonight I started out by applying this Vanilla Smoke body oil. This is from the brand Brooklyn Dream. This was sent to me a while ago, but this is like a sugary vanilla. It says glazed vanilla on here, and it reminds me of like a glazed donut type of vanilla. So I started out by mixing this in with my body lotion. And then my fragrance for tonight is Vanilla Haze from Fugazi. This is a vanilla scent that I believe has like caramel to it. It has a little bit of muskiness to it. And the muskiness in here kind of gives it this warm kind of skin-like quality to it. It is one that I haven't worn very much, to be honest, and I didn't know what I wanted to wear, and I was just kind of standing in front of my collection, and I saw the top of this, and I was like, you know, maybe that'll work tonight. So I'm kind of taking this opportunity to kind of test it out and see how much I love it. I do like it. I don't know if it's a love. Like, I haven't worn it enough, and it wasn't like a love at first sniff for me, but it is a like. So yeah, I decided to go ahead and wear this for tonight. Today is Tuesday, and my fragrance for today is Amouage Lineage. This is a fragrance I love that I find incredibly hard to describe, but I guess I would say it's like a citrusy marine scent, so giving that seaside air kind of feeling, but it also has some incense in there. So very interesting. Love it for spring, summer, generally, even though you could wear it year round. And I'm getting ready to go to my friend's restaurant. They have a little celebration going on. So I'm going there for breakfast. And I'm going to be around people that also like to smell good. A couple people anyway, that also like to smell good. And so I wanted to wear something a little different. And I really didn't know what I wanted to wear, y'all. I was kind of leaning towards something heavier, but I was like, you know what? Lineage is a good mix of not being too heavy, but it has like a decent amount of presence. So anyway, I decided to go for this for today. Hey y'all, it's Tuesday night, and tonight I'm wearing White Suede by Tom Ford. This is a suede scent, but it's more of like a musky suede. The suede is pretty smooth, but it is prominent. And then the musk in here is clean. And the smell slightly smoky as well. I really enjoy this. It's an easy reach for me. And I was actually thinking about wearing this like the other day and didn't. And I decided to go for it tonight because number one, it's an easy reach for me, but also it was front of mind because earlier today I was at the cosmetic company outlet store and they had this for like a bigger bottle of this for a really good deal. And I bought a backup. So I'm like, you know what, girl, use your bottle. Because look, I'm already down here on this bottle. So it wasn't like crazy for me to buy a backup of it. And then that just kind of brought it to front of mind for me to wear tonight. So yeah, this is what I'm wearing for tonight. Hey y'all, today is Wednesday, so today I'm wearing a brand new fragrance to me. This is Blendigraphy Patchouli Mojito. I just got this yesterday in real time. And yeah, I decided to wear it today because I wanted to try out one of my new fragrances. I just did a haul video and I knew I wanted to wear something new. And so this is the one I went for. This is like a minty green but patchouli scent. Has a little bit of sweetness to it, but it's not a sweet scent. And I have an appointment today and then I'll have Pilates after that. So I did not spray it too strong because I don't know how this performs, but I did just still really want to try it out. So yeah, this is what I'm wearing for today. Wednesday night, and tonight I'm wearing Vanilla Diorama from Dior. This is a gourmand vanilla that has these touches of orange. It's a little bit smoky, a little bit spicy as well, and a little bit boozy. Decided to wear this tonight because I honestly didn't know what I wanted to wear. I knew I wanted to wear something comforting, and I really didn't feel like trying to figure out what fragrance to wear. And so I just picked from my fragrance tray. So yeah, this is what I'm wearing for tonight. Good morning, y'all. Today is Thursday, and today I start out by applying the strawberry milk body lotion from Quelnera. This smells like a strawberry milkshake, not too heavy. And the fragrance I'm wearing today is Thomas Cosmala No. 4 Candy. This is a new fragrance to me. It's my first time wearing it. But off first smell, it smells like a berry fragrance, so like strawberry, raspberry, some sweetness like vanilla or caramel. Kind of goes in that like strawberry milkshake way, but done in this very airy, transparently sweet way. It puts me in the mindset of a berry toned Baccarat Rouge 540. But anyway, I'm trying this out today. I decided to wear this today because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm getting ready to take my kids to summer camp, but then I have an appointment to go to after that. But I don't know what else the day holds for me. I might go to the gym, and so I didn't want to wear something that was too heavy. But I also wanted to wear one of my new fragrances, so I decided to go for this just so I can see how it does. So it's Thursday night, and tonight I start out by applying this Brown Sugar Babe times AI the Great Perfect Pair. This is a pear body oil that is meant to smell like amorous intense. So just a sec, because I do want to say something about the smell of this, but just a sec, let me show you what else I'm wearing. Then I went in with Blanche Bette from Liquids Imaginaire. This is a milky scent that also has some white florals in it that I prefer to mix, honestly. I wear it alone every now and again, but I do like to layer with it. And then on top, I spray Amorous Intense from Navitus and AI the Great. So Perfect Pair is meant to be similar to Amorous Intense. To me, Amorous Intense is a juicy candied pear with some green apple. It reminds me of like a Jolly Rancher, like a green apple Jolly Rancher. It has something in the base of it. I can't quite remember what, but there's something in the base of this fragrance that gives it this kind of darker syrupy feel. But overall, it's like a green Jolly Rancher. Anyway, I do actually prefer the smell of the body oil over this. I do like this, but generally when I wear it, which is not very often, when I wear it, I typically mix it. This one to me, this is actually my first time using this particular oil. I've used the other oils in the collection, but this is my first time using the Perfect Pair one. And to me, this smells almost like a juicy pear, green apple mixed with Nishane Ani. So it almost smells like there is this like lemony touch to it and more vanilla in it than the actual fragrance. And typically when I wear this fragrance, I like to layer it with some sort of vanilla or milky scent because I feel like for me, pear is not always something that I enjoy. I don't know why, but sometimes it just comes off too sharp. And so I feel like when I pair it with a vanilla or milky scent like this, that it kind of smooths the pear out for me. And so yeah, the oil kind of does that on its own though. So anyway, this is not a review, but this is what I'm wearing tonight. Decided to wear this tonight because I heard somebody mention gelato in a video. They were talking about Yum Pistachio Gelato from Kayali. And I thought about pear gelato, which I remember... This is a long story, y'all. But I remember when Pear Gelato from Theodore's Calatinus was coming out, I kind of wanted that, but I was like, I don't know. I don't really like pear like that. So I was like, let me put these two together. Or either I put this with, what's that other fragrance that I paired it with? Bianco Latte. To try to get the same vibe. I've never smelled pear gelato from Theodore's Calatina, so I have no idea if that's how it smells. But this is my version that works for me. I don't need another fragrance that smells like that. So yeah, that's my fragrance for tonight. Hey y'all, I'm in a bit of a rush, but today I'm wearing Maderai from Memo Paris. Getting ready to take my kids to camp and do a couple errands and then go to the gym. So I figured this would work well for all of those things. So yeah, this is a like peach, like a peachy floral. It is sweet, but not too sweet. And it's not too overpowering. So yeah, this one I'm wearing for today. Hey y'all, it's still Friday. It's later in the day, but I did feel the need to take a shower and I wanted to try this new fragrance out. So today I did just film a first impression of this fragrance for Instagram. So it should already be up over there by the time you all see this video. So make sure you check it out over there if you want to. But I decided to spray this on today to test it. It's basically, in short, a pineapple scent that has some spices to it. So like cardamom, I think cinnamon is a spice in here, and a slight bit of woodiness. So yeah, this is what I am wearing for this part of the day. Hey y'all, it's Friday night. Again, I'm in a rush, so I'm going to be quick. But I start out by applying this Rose Noir and Oud body lotion from Sand and Fog. And yeah, this smells like rose and oud. And then in certain areas, I apply this Oud Satin Mood body oil. And again, this is a rose and oud scent. It smells just like the fragrance if you've smelled this before. And then my fragrance I'm wearing tonight is Dark Rose from Octavia Morgan. This is my first time wearing it. It's on my fragrance tray, so I figured this would be a good time to wear it. This is like a dark, kind of syrupy, jammy type rose. It has a deep woodiness to it and almost like a deep booziness to it as well. This is my first time wearing it, but I decided to wear it tonight. I'm going to book club and I have to be dressed up for that based on our theme. So I felt like this was a nice and dressy fragrance. So we're trying it out for tonight. Hey y'all, today's Saturday and we're getting ready to go to our grand opening celebration for our Pilates studio. And so I wanted to wear something that smelled like me. So I pulled out these 4 fragrances because I didn't know which one I wanted to wear. And then I had my husband pick. So the fragrance he picked is Noir Sunshine. And this is one of my favorite fragrances, as y'all probably already know. So this is an osmanthus scent that comes off smelling like apricot. So you got the apricot-y note. You got some almond nuances to this fragrance, and then there's this white tobacco to this fragrance, and something kind of smells like a sandalwood as well in this fragrance. It is a beautiful scent. It's sunny and happy, but it's very unique, and I feel like this fragrance just smells like me. So this is what I'm wearing for today. Almost forgot to show y'all what I layered it over, but I used my Santal Bloom oil from Saltaire, which I'm almost out of. I used that. And I also mixed in my Sunshine body oil from Fragrant Body Oils, which smells like Noir Sunshine. So yeah, that's what I started out with, and then I applied my fragrance. Hey y'all, Saturday night, and just a reminder, this fragrance does not count for one of the standout fragrances because I filmed that part earlier than I filmed this part you're seeing now. So anyway, it's Saturday night, and I'm getting ready to take my shower, and tonight I'm going to wear Oud Nude from Guerlain. Oud Nude is a beautiful oud that is musky. It's a little bit, the musk is like a little bit skin-like, so there's this very addictive quality to it, but there's also like a slight raspberry note that gives it a little bit of brightness. Love this fragrance. It sounds so simple, but it is just so freaking good. And I decided to wear this tonight because we're still celebrating. Like, I'm about to take a shower. We're gonna pop open a bottle of champagne and chill out for the night. So yeah, I feel like this fragrance is appropriate for like an in the house date night, basically. So yeah, this one I'm wearing. One of my fragrances that I really, really love. So again, I had an amazing fragrance week. I tried a lot of new stuff this week, and I felt like a lot of my fragrances could have been standouts. Now, y'all know if I do get a compliment or a bad comment about my fragrance, that automatically makes it a standout. So we will start with the compliment that I got this week. And I think I only got one compliment that I can remember. My husband might have given, well, no, I actually had 2 compliments, but my husband might have given me another compliment, but I can't quite remember. But these 2 compliments were from somebody other than my husband. So first up is this fragrance. This is Sur Ma Peau from Dries Van Noten. This is my first time wearing this. This is a citrusy vanilla type scent that is a bit powdery. It has a orange blossom note in there too, and it also comes off very watery. I wore this to church on Sunday, and then after church we went out to lunch. And at lunch, our waiter, who happened to be in the fragrances, complimented me, and he said, I'm not sure who it is, so it could have been my husband. So I'm going to include his fragrance too. His fragrance is from Amouage, and it's called Enclave. And I actually purchased this for him, I think for like Valentine's Day or something. So I love this fragrance. It is like a minty, woody, slightly sweet, but not really, type of scent. It's very interesting, and it's very refreshing. Without being sharp and citrusy. It is beautiful. Anyway, he was wearing this. I was wearing this. Initially, I thought that it was my husband that he was smelling because this is a stronger fragrance. And also the way my husband's skin is set up, I feel like everybody can smell him. And he doesn't spray as much as I do, but I swear I can smell his fragrances like all day long, all the time. So I thought the compliment was for him. But then when the guy came back and gave us another compliment, he was standing next to me. He was like, I don't know who it is, but you smell really good. What are you wearing? I think is what he said. My husband told me after the fact that he think the guy was just trying to say I was pretty without saying it, but I don't know. Anyway, I'm taking the compliment, okay? So it could have been either one of these, but I will say that he did come back to my side and compliment again. So I was wearing this. Husband was wearing this. Either way, both great fragrances. The second fragrance that's a standout is from Octavia Morgan, and this is called Dark Rose. So again, this was my first time wearing this week. It was on my fragrance tray. I wore it to my book club meeting, and I got a couple of You Smell Goods, especially when I leaned in. I think the first one was when I hugged somebody, and then the second one, yeah, actually both were when I hugged somebody. So I feel this fragrance is very strong. We were in a restaurant though with a lot of different smells. So, I don't know how much people smelled it on me, because the two compliments I got were from hugs. So, then they were close. So maybe I'm assuming it wasn't like overpowering, anything like that. But it's a heavy rose. It is sweet. It's woody. It's almost boozy. It's plummy as well. Beautiful. My first time wearing it, and I'm glad that I put this on my tray because I was kind of scared of this fragrance, to be honest. I thought it was too strong, too rose. Even though I love the smell of it, I just thought it wasn't going to work for me, but it did work for me, and I'm super happy that I wore it, had a good experience with it. It didn't feel overpowering, and yeah, I will be wearing this some more. So again, that's Octavia Morgan Dark Rose. And then the last fragrance that I have as a standout is from Amouage, and this is Outlands. So this fragrance I wore on Sunday night. It was my date night fragrance. And I just could not stop smelling myself, y'all. This one is kind of hard for me to describe. It's a vanilla scent that is resinous. It's very spicy. I feel like there may be tonka in here as well, or some sort of nutty note in this fragrance as well. But mainly it's like super spicy with a vanilla base. It is beautiful. Love this. I wore it on a date, and we were sitting at we went to a wine bar. Well, we went to a restaurant, but they had this wine bar where we did tastings and all. And like literally, like while I was waiting on the guy to pour my tastings, I'm doing this. And my husband looked at me and just like shook his head. I don't even think I noticed how like much I was into my fragrance. I was like, man, I smell so good. So I complimented myself. But yeah, I just really thoroughly enjoyed wearing this. This is not a fragrance I wear a ton. I've had it maybe since like December, I think. I think I got this in December. Yeah, I got it in December. So I haven't worn this a ton, but y'all, it is so good. And it's just one of those fragrances that I cannot get enough of. When I smell it, when I wear it on myself, it's just amazing. 100% worth the money. So again, that's Amouage Outlands. So those were the fragrances that I've worn over the past week. Let me know if you've tried any of these fragrances. What do you think of them? Do you have questions about any of them? And then also in these videos, my hair is getting stuck. Also in these videos, I always like y'all to let me know what was your one standout fragrance for the week. That could be a good standout or a bad standout. I like that it's fun and interactive when y'all share these in the comments. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I upload videos weekly, so make sure you have that notification bell on so you don't miss a video from me. Also check out my description box. I will have links to all the products I mentioned, including my body care. And I will have links to everywhere else you can find me. So my social media and my website. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.